Another nice morning on the homestead. Checking out my plants in the sunroom. Probably give them some water this morning. Here I've got some asparagus I started. I didn't know if these were really going to take it all because they were so dried out, so I put them in pots, but eventually have to get them outside some more. I've got some peppers that were overwintered in the sunroom here. Well, they were overwintered in another room. It was too cold out here, but I've got broccoli. I'm hoping this will go to seed. I want to save some seeds off of that. I've got some beans here. These two here, these are pawpaws. I finally got two of the probably 3 or 4 dozen seeds I started. 2 of them actually finally did something. So when they get big enough, I'll take those outside. I've got some extra tomatoes and peppers and things here that I started that we don't have room for in the garden. So I may put those in 5-gallon buckets and take them outside to grow in a bucket. I've got an eggplant here. That's going to go in a bucket soon. This pepper, I'm not sure exactly what pepper that is. I didn't label it, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's a surprise pepper. We're going to head outside, take some compost out to the compost bin, and check for beans in the garden. My compost pile is over here in the corner of the yard. We'll head over there first and dump the compost. I'll leave my basket here. Lots of daisies and things growing in the compost. It's a small little pile. I don't have a lot, but there it is. I'll add some to it here. Got this coffee can that I keep my kitchen scraps in. Just pour that in here. Got some bananas and some coffee grounds, some eggshells, and various vegetable bits from cooking. Alright, I'll give that a mix later. So this is my little garden bed here. Snow peas are starting to die back. I think they're about done for the season. They didn't give us a lot of peas so far, but hoping we'll get some more before they go completely. Over here I've got, this row is my dark red kidney beans. This row is my light red kidney beans. And this row is pintos. And all 3 of those rows I'm just leaving them till the plants die back, because we're going to use those as dry beans when they're done. And all this area, this whole patch here, is all wax beans, which we're going to look through, see if there's more to harvest this morning. And over here I've got onions. There's one pepper plant under here. It's getting buried by the beans, but there it is, my little pepper plant. That's a pepperoncini. I don't know if that's going to do anything yet, but I did plant some leeks in here, but unfortunately I put them in the wrong spot. Here between the snow peas and the beans, and they got all shaded out, and I don't think any of them are even left now. So no leeks this year. Next year I'll put them out down the end with the onions. But let's see if we got any beans in here to harvest. Let's see. Dig through here a little bit. I've come here the last couple of days and harvested, so there may not be a lot right now, but yeah, these are kind of small yet. Oh, there's maybe one down in there. There we go. I'll go around the other side. I think there's more on the other side. These are pintos. Let's see what we got in here. There's one. Good sized bean there. There's one underneath. And basically to harvest these, I mean, I use a fingernail because I have long fingernails, but basically what you want to do is just here at the top of the bean, if you can see it, I can't tell what's in my viewfinder right now. Okay, there. I take my thumbnail and I just snip the top right there. And there it is. But you could probably use scissors or clippers or whatever else you have. I mean, it's just as easy to use my fingernail. Just clip them off. Oh, there's a nice big one down in there. You see it? There it is. It's got some dirt on it, but that'll be fine. There we go, there's some beans. I put a ton of beans in here. I started out with a row here, and then I just put more plants in successively. So we've got beans coming out one after the other here now. It's a nice bean. And they're all wax beans. I like wax beans, and they're hard to find in the stores now. So I planted a lot of wax beans. There's my pintos doing very well. You can see that. Isn't that beautiful? Those are going to be nice. I think that's all we got for right now. We've been harvesting for the last 2-3 days. Gonna give them some time to get bigger now. And that's not too bad. We'll add it to my... I have a bag in the fridge of beans as I pick them. And then when we get enough, we eat them. Let's see what's going on over here in Dave's bed. We've got some female flowers there coming now. Yeah, I think most of these are zucchini. Used up all our cages. We don't have enough cages for the rest of the plants. And we did have a storm come by and blow a lot of them over, so I'm going to have to work on that later, but... Let's see here, we got a little baby tomato there. And another one over here. That's a, what is that? That's a brandywine. This one here is a mortgage lifter. Got an Amish paste over there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it down in there. So pretty soon we'll have a lot of tomatoes. And I've even got some more plants, some tomato and pepper plants up there in the sunroom. I don't think we have enough room in the garden for them, so I'll probably end up putting them in 5-gallon buckets and growing them outside here. Next year I want to build another bed or two. Just fill this whole area on the fence here eventually, hopefully, with a garden bed. And I think that's our update for now. See you later.